It starts quietly. No explosions, no headlines at first, just a fever, a headache. And then something goes terribly wrong. In early 2026, doctors in India confirmed cases of a virus so dangerous that global health agencies immediately went on alert. Airports began screening travelers. Hospitals locked down wards. And scientists revived a name most people hoped they'd never hear again. Nipah. Nipah is not a new virus, but it is one of the deadliest viruses known to science. It doesn't spread like the flu. It doesn't announce itself like Ebola. Instead, it hides. It jumps from animals to humans. It can spread between people. And in past outbreaks, up to 75% of infected patients did not survive. There is no approved vaccine. There is no specific cure. Doctors can only fight the symptoms and hope. That alone puts Nipah on the World Health Organization's highest risk watch list. In India, a new cluster of Nipah infections triggered emergency response protocols. Patients were isolated. Close contacts were tracked and quarantined. Healthcare workers, some of the first exposed, became patients themselves. Entire hospital sections were sealed off. Officials moved fast because history has taught them a brutal lesson. Nipah spreads fastest where people least expect it, inside homes and hospitals. Unlike many viruses, Nipah doesn't need massive crowds. Just close contact is enough. So where does Nipah come from? The answer is unsettling: fruit bats. These bats carry the virus naturally and show no symptoms. They drop saliva or waste onto fruit. Humans unknowingly consume it. And suddenly, an invisible chain reaction begins. This is what scientists call a zoonotic. Spillover a virus jumping from animals to humans. It's the same pathway that led to SARS, Ebola, COVID-19. And Nipah is considered even more lethal. This is why the world is paying attention. After the Indian cases were confirmed, airports in parts of Asia began screening travelers. Health agencies issued alerts. Epidemiologists started modeling what-if scenarios, not because a pandemic is happening, but because this is how pandemics begin. Experts agree on one thing: the risk to the general public is currently low, but the consequences of failure are extremely high. That single sentence is why Nipah terrifies scientists. Nipah doesn't look dangerous at first. Early symptoms include fever, headache, fatigue. Symptoms most people would ignore. But in severe cases, the virus attacks the brain. Patients can develop confusion, seizures, loss of consciousness. Once the brain is involved, survival becomes a race against time. This rapid escalation is what makes Nipah so hard to stop. Viruses don't need borders. They don't need permission. They only need opportunity. And Nipah is one of the few viruses that makes even seasoned scientists stop and say, "This is one we cannot afford to underestimate."